Laker fans, do you want to have a chance to win $25? Then predict Friday night's Lakers versus Jazz score, and we're going to be picking one lucky winner who gets the score right to Venmo $25. It is so easy. All you have to do is comment down below what you think Friday night's Los Angeles Lakers versus Utah Jazz score is going to be, and if you get it right, we may Venmo you $25. Now let's get ready for an exciting show today because Lakers Report by Chat Sports, all things Lakers, starts right now. Are the Lakers at risk of losing Anthony Davis? Is LeBron James the real reason the Lakers lost their season opener to the Clippers? And are the Lakers looking to add a very controversial swingman to their roster? We have to talk all of that and much more. What's up, Laker fam? I'm your host, Hannah Kulik, aka Laker Han. Of course, you are watching Lakers Report by Chat Sports, all things Lakers. And today, we have a very exciting show for you all because there are a lot of things we have to break down, we have to discuss. There have been a ton of breaking news, a lot of rumors regarding our purple and gold. So we have a lot to talk about and really a lot to dissect today. So I just want to get right into it. But before we do, I want to make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button down below so that you do not miss a single second when it comes to our Los Angeles Lakers. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a follow on my Instagram at Hannah Rose Kulik and my Twitter at Hannahs_Kulik to keep up with all things Lakers. But let's get into our first storyline today. Now, could the Lakers be at risk of losing Anthony Davis this summer in free agency? Now, when I first saw this story, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I got a little nervous, but you know what? This is all just a bunch of clickbait. It's all not true because, you know what? The Lakers are pretty much a lock to re-sign AD this summer in 2020 when, of course, he becomes an unrestricted free agent. According to Sam Amick of The Atlantic, a friend close to AD said, you know what, all the Lakers have to do in order to keep him is just not F it up. Now, this may seem a little bit easier said than done. Obviously, the Lakers are coming off a season, you know, that was probably their most drama-filled yet. You know, we had Magic Johnson stepping down, we had a ton of injuries, we had us not making the playoffs, LeBron James not making the playoffs or being in the finals for the first time in 8 years. So it was obviously a very controversial year last season. So that obviously is a more easy said than done to not F it up. But you know what? I think anyone who says that AD is not going to be re-signing with the Lakers next summer is completely crazy because AD is a Laker. He's wanted to be a Laker for a long time. He's finally here. He's not going to leave after one season unless, of course, it is a complete disastrous of a season, but I don't really see that happening. So I think the odds of the Lakers losing AD to free agency last summer are pretty darn slim. So I'm not concerned about this at all. AD will be re-signing with the purple and gold this summer. I am sure of it. Now, moving on to our second storyline here today, is LeBron James the real reason the Lakers lost in their season opener against the Clippers? Now, obviously, as we are all well aware by now, the Lakers did lose their season opener to the Clippers 102-112. I'm not gonna lie, was a very disappointing game. I did have to take a little bit of a sick day yesterday just to really recoup and really get back on my feet after that. It was a big letdown. I know a lot of Laker fans are very disappointed, but still, we shouldn't really get too down. It was just the first game. We still have a lot of our key players who are out with injuries, who were not able to play. So I think the Lakers are going to be totally fine. I'm not worried, but one of the biggest concerns in that game, one of the main reasons that we lost was due to the offense because there were a lot of times where the offense was really stagnant. A lot of players were going 1-on-5. There wasn't a lot of movement around the ball. It was just a lot of stagnant on offense. A lot of guys just standing around. Now, Charles Barkley, after the game, said that he believes LeBron James cannot be the primary ball handler if the Lakers want to have a successful season. Now, he said this because the Lakers want to play this fast-paced offense, and at LeBron's age, he's just not willing to do it. You know, there's one thing to get a lot of assists, which we know LeBron can do, but it's another to really have a player who's being that point guard to really be able to establish the pace the Lakers want to play. And unfortunately, LeBron was just not able to do it. So, of course, when Rondo comes back, that is going to help a little bit, but for the most part, LeBron playing that kind of main ball handler, that de facto point guard for us may not be the answer that I think a lot of people were thinking it would be, just because the Lakers do want to play this fast-paced offense, and that's unfortunately just not going to be LeBron's game because of his age. So they really do need a guy in there who's going to be able to help the Lakers move faster, be faster, and just kind of create this faster play that the Lakers do want to play. But of course, LeBron is still going to be having the ball in his hands a lot. But I think that the first game against the Clippers really did prove that we do need another point guard in that lineup, and maybe possibly a guy like Rajon Rondo, which leads us to our third story here today, because Frank Vogel believes that Rajon Rondo not being able to play, being out with injury, was actually a main reason that the Lakers offense really was so stagnant. And he believes that Rondo is going to have a huge role with this team, and he really sees him playing 25 to 30 minutes a night. Now, many Laker fans do not agree with this. They do not believe that Rondo should be playing 30 minutes a night, because yes, he could help the offense. He is obviously a great point guard in that way, but he is a huge liability on defense. Now, another thing that a lot of people are really pointing out was the fact that Frank Vogel originally said he was planning on having Rondo in the game when LeBron was sitting on the bench, because we assumed that LeBron would be that kind of point guard for us anyway. Now, obviously, LeBron is not going to be sitting on the bench for 25 minutes to 30 minutes a night, so you could just assume that that means that Rondo and LeBron are going to be getting a lot of playing time together on the court, which has a lot of Laker fans nervous, because let's take a little look at this stat. LeBron and Rondo on the court together actually has a minus 5.6 rating, and Rajon Rondo himself actually has a negative 8.6 rating. So a lot of Laker fans are kind of freaking out about this. They think, yes, obviously Rondo should play, but he shouldn't really be our main guy. Playing 25-30 minutes a night, really having such a big role with this team is a little bit risky for many reasons, especially because he's not a great defender at all as of now. He really has been slacking in that category as of late. So a lot of people are really nervous about this, but I want to get your opinion. Do you think Rajon Rondo should really be the main point guard for our Lakers this season? If you do, type Y. If not, type N down below. I personally think he would be great coming off the bench and really leading the second unit, but I think having Rondo playing, 30 minutes a night maybe is a little bit too much for him. But of course, I do need to see some more games. I think the biggest thing with this team is a lot of people are making a lot of assessments about this team, but we've only seen them play in one game. Like I said, a lot of our key players are still out, so I'm going to need to see everyone back healthy, having a few games under their belt before I can really assess this team. But all I do know right now that I think Rondo coming off the bench and really leading that bench, because there is no playmaker coming off the bench with that second unit, would be the best case scenario for the Lakers. Now, before we move on to our final story today and talk about a player that the Lakers may be signing pretty darn soon, a little bit of a controversial swingman if you ask me, I want to let you guys in on a very exciting promotion that one of Chat Sports sponsors, BetDSI, is offering us Laker fans. So if you like to bet on your favorite sports teams, it doesn't even have to be the Lakers or the NBA. It can be football, it can be college football, really whatever, then you're in luck, because BetDSI is one of the leading sports books, and they are giving us Laker fans an awesome promotion. So all you have to do is go to chatsports.com/bet, enter the promo code Lakers120, and you will get 120% deposit bonus to go and play and bet on your favorite sports teams. That's an awesome offer, you guys, so make sure to check it out. All you do, once again, is go to chatsports.com/bet, enter Lakers120, and you'll get 120% deposit bonus. But let's move on, because we have one final big storyline that we have to break down today, and this one could really be a big one, guys. Are the Lakers looking to add controversial swingman J.R. Smith to their roster in the near future? Now, it's really no surprise that the Lakers could definitely use another wing player on their roster this season. If there is one pickup they really need to focus on, it is picking up another wing player. And there have obviously been a ton of names thrown into the mix. We've seen Andre Iguodala, who could still potentially be a possibility for the Lakers to pick up. We have seen, of course, Jamal Crawford, and now J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith coming to the Lakers is really picking up some steam. So Is that really a good idea? Is that something that could really happen in the near future? Well, according to Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports, he's saying that the Lakers don't really have any intentions of signing another guy right away. They really do want to get a handful of games, 15, 20 games under their belt, really assess what they do need before they do bring another guy onto this roster. But J.R. Smith is definitely a possibility when and if they do look to add another piece to this roster. Now, he's a pretty good defender. He is a little bit of a streaky shooter, but he has played with and won a title with LeBron James back in Cleveland. So obviously those two have played together. They have that chemistry. They already know each other's game. So he could be a good fit for this team. Now, the thing with JR, though, that you kind of want to consider when looking at him and the fit with the Lakers in general is kind of the question as to where he is in his career right now. You know, last year for the Cleveland Cavaliers, he didn't really play that much, but still his career stats are pretty good. He averages, you know, about 12 points per game. He shoots 37% from three, so that could definitely be something that the Lakers could use. Like I said, again, he is a good defender, so he does have some key elements that the Lakers would be looking to add if they do decide to pick up another piece. But if he is going to be the guy they get, it still kind of remains to be seen. I think Iguodala still is their #1 target. But again, Memphis would rather trade him, and Lakers don't really have any trade assets right now. So we just have to kind of wait and see how this storyline develops. Of course, like Chris Haynes said, I agree. I think the Lakers are just going to be going in, playing the first handful of games, 15, 20 games, really assessing what they need before they do add another piece to this roster. But still, J.R. Smith to the Lakers could definitely happen, and honestly, I wouldn't be that mad about it. I know he is a little bit of a controversial player, but again, when looking at what the Lakers need, they need a guy to come off the bench, provide some good defense, some scoring ability, and really provide that spark off the bench. J.R. Smith could really be that guy, so it's definitely a possibility. We're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. But that is going to be it for today's latest breaking news stories regarding our Los Angeles Lakers. Comment down below your thoughts on these stories, you guys. Do you think the Lakers are going to miss out on getting AD in free agency? Do you think LeBron James is not really equipped to be the Lakers' main primary ball handler? Do you think Rajon Rondo should really be getting these heavy minutes, being the main point guard? Do you think the Lakers should go after J.R. Smith, or is there another player that you would rather have them pick up this season if they do decide to add another piece to their roster? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a double thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, Laker Han is out. Bye, guys.